always good to see you today. I am in my kitchen. So, I'll wait till people come in. Oh, we're going to move a little bit here. Move you a little smidge. Come over to my laptop. And all right. Alright, I'm going to, hopefully you guys can hear me. I'm using my earbuds, I hope. Can I see this in my studio? Alright. Hello, Rally. Hello, Maggie. All right, can you guys hear me? I'm trying to use my earbuds. Hopefully they're connected. So we are in my messy kitchen. Sorry, I did not bring a rolly chair. I didn't bring a rolly chair down to the kitchen. Yes, Rally. Hello, Fiona's mom. Yes, I am going to, I got a bread maker for Christmas. It is here. I got a bread maker for Christmas. So we're gonna make some bread. But my butter needs to come to room temperature. So we're gonna let that come to room temperature. But we are also going to make some roasted tomato soup. So I'm going to get started on getting that into the oven while my butter comes to room temperature. So we are going to we're going to ignore the dirty dishes in my sink from last night from making banana bread. So, sorry. I need a little more counter space. But this will do. I have a lot of shit on my counters. I did already wash my little grubby hands. So, hello, Erin. Hello, Ilya. Alright, I'm gonna get this out of the way. I have oat flour just chilling here for some reason. Alright. I have my tomatoes, a pepper, and an onion, and garlic. So we're gonna get this stuff going before we make the bread. Well, you can see my whole ass. That is not good. Wow, you can see just my whole fucking ass there, can't you? That's frightening. I'm also wearing my raggedy shirt, so ignore the holes. Hey, Mars. Hello, Sebastian. So, I also haven't taken the black nail polish off yet from my, my little goth phase. Mars Butte. There is a lot of Butte. Where the fuck are my scissors? Yes, a lot of Butte. Oh, here they are. So, I need to also preheat my oven. Also, if you hear me sniffling and snuffling and sounding like an asthmatic narwhal, it's because I can never fucking breathe. Because I have horrible sinus issues. So, sorry I'm behind the camera. Just taking the plastic off my garlic. Hello, Ronell. Yes, Ronnie. It's the whole backside. It is a big booty. I apologize. I tried to raise the camera up a little bit so you all weren't seeing my ass. Because nobody needs to see that. We are going to make... I got my bread maker that I got for Christmas. I have it over here. But I'm letting my butter come to room temperature. But I'm going to try to make some roasted tomato soup. So I need to roast my tomatoes and garlic and onion. And I have my recipe over here somewhere. So we are going to wash off. I have 3 pounds of Roma tomatoes, a yellow onion, and a bell pepper. So it might take 2 pans, but we're gonna roast 400 degrees. Yeah, I've done that before too with the garlic. Also, I have clean dishes in my dishwasher, but I need the big one. We might need 2 for this, folks. We might need 2 pans. So we are going to get out the knife, get out the old seal patch. Wow. Can you do chicken sausage in the air fryer? I'm sure you could. How's the weather? The weather is weathering. Y'all want to see outside? Please ignore my messy dining room. But we can take you outside. Over here. That is my deck covered in snow. So it is and it's still snowing. We're supposed to get more snow. Probably another 4 or 5 inches is what I'm hearing, at least. So one of my friends that lives down a little bit of ways from me sent me a picture this morning. They taped a ruler to one of their driveway lights, and it is at 8 inches. So they have 8 inches of snow at my friend's house. So yeah, making croutons. Hey Lizzie, sledding, my ass is not going to go sledding. I'm too old for that shit. I am middle-aged and I will break a hip. I did go sledding when I was a kid. But, I need to wash off Sammy! You did not need to do that. Thank you so much. Thank you, Sammy, for gifting 10 memberships. We have memberships for Not That Girl, Crapicorn, I am so sorry, Capricorn Fairy, Bunny Cha Cha, Melanie Elizabeth, aw, my YouTube wifey side, GR King, Riddy Rat, Mel Salty Chicken, Tara F, Coda Cat Shorts, Naomi. Thank you so much. We are going to make bread. We're going to make some we're going to make some soup too. Some roasted tomato soup. We're an exclusive cult. Yes. I need to wash my hands. I think I just did, but I'm gonna do it again. So, 'cause I need to also, I need to wash off the tomatoes. Need to. We're gonna rinse off the tomatoes. And we're gonna pop them in the oven. 3 pounds of aroma tomatoes. So I think I can get away with just cutting these in half to roast them, but we'll see. Ninja Creami, that's right. The creamy is right there. I haven't made ice cream. I made ice cream a couple of weeks ago whenever I had a cherry pie for Christmas. I made, oh, there's a little bad spot on it. I made some vanilla ice cream to go with it. Somebody just rang my doorbell. And we're going to ignore it because I know it's going to be a kid asking if they can shovel my driveway. And that's going to be a no because I have a electric snow shovel. So I would check my doorbell camera, but it's not connected to my internet right now. So we're just going to ignore it. And they can just be on their way. We're going to pretend I'm not home, even though there's obviously no tracks leaving my house, and they can probably hear me in here talking. So, they can just be on their merry way. No, I need to find my gloves before I bust out the snow shovel later to clean off the driveway. Entry boy, Libby hates kids. Kids are alright. As long as they don't mind. And I don't have children, so that works. Now, what are you all up to today? How is the weather in your area? Lizzie, please open your door. You know, I actually do have a pretty steep hill in my backyard. It would be pretty good for you to slide down. You must suffer in the cold, Lizzie. Yeah. I should double check and just make sure that it is just a kid. I shouldn't have anybody coming over. Nobody visits me. Yeah, they're gone. They are gone. I bought an electric snow shovel, so we'll be trying that out. Oh, no snow, Liz. Your high was -3. Woo. That is cold. Roll that around there. It's, what is it here? It is currently 10 degrees here. Oh, Rally Point, thank you so much for that super chat. You didn't need to send a super chat. $9.99. Thank you so much, Raleigh. I appreciate you so much. Y'all don't have to send super chats or gift memberships. You know that, right? There's keep your money. Alright, I'll use that in a minute. This just had water in it. How do we have hills in our backyards? Well, I live in Missouri, so that's how I have a hill in my backyard. So, you know, it's just luck of the draw. Actually, the hill in my backyard is really, really steep. Luckily, I don't mow my own grass because I would not feel safe. But I pay people to cut my grass for me, so it works. Let me just get out my little, oh wait, it's in the dishwasher. Get out my little cutting board. Let me hear back with the sound of music. Yeah, that's me out there spinning around, singing, "The hills are alive." So, let me get this glove on my hand. Boop, boop, boop. All right, we are going to cut some. You're in Illinois. Flat is going to be. You're in Illinois? I didn't know that, Aaron. It's a little close to me. All right, we're gonna, I guess, angle that there. I don't know. We'll see how that works. I have tomatoes. I have a lot of tomatoes. And a big knife. We need to cut this little piece out of here. All right. Man, I wish I had my rolly chair so I could just sit down and complain about how tired I am before even doing anything. Guys, I'm so tired. So tired. Alright, Chris, where's the rolly chair? You know, I thought about bringing one down, but that would have been a lot of work to bring the rolly chair downstairs. I'm going to do, my bowl that I just used, we're going to use this to chuck my bits into. And you know what? We're not using the bread maker yet, so there you go. Conserve space. So we are going to just cut the tips off of these tomatoes. I may need 2 pans for this. Oven not. I have my oven set to roast. I have it set to 400. I think it said 45 minutes in the recipe. So. But we'll make some bread after this. It takes 45 minutes for the vegetables to roast. I'm not looking at the chat. What the hell is that, Lizzie? I can't see what. Oh, it's Amber Lynn. Complaining about your pain flare. Well, I actually do have hand pain. I just don't bitch about it because it's not gonna. My oven is preheated now. Yeah, I do have hand pain. I have a lot of hand pain. I just don't bitch about it. Yes, there is an emoji of Amber whenever she was twerking on the locale bus. And then the other emoji is her giving the double birds. So, that is what those emojis are. I've made like a tomato pasta sauce before by roasting a bunch of red peppers and some tomatoes, but I've never made homemade tomato soup before. So this is a first for me, and we're gonna see how it turns out. But I do love a good tomato soup, and if my bread turns out, which I hope it does, then I will have a nice, delicious, I'll have a nice, delicious bread to make a grilled cheese with. So that will be lovely. I'm just getting the seed out of my pepper. All right. Now we are going to cut the tomatoes in half. If I can get this to stay still. And we're going to put them on the pan. Yeah, I think just in half will be sufficient. That should be good. So what are you all up to today? Did I already ask you that and you told me and I just completely missed it in the chats? Because I can't touch my screen right now. Because I have gloves on with tomato juice on them. It's a Samsung oven, yeah. My dishwasher also sings to me. My dishwasher sings, my washer and dryer sing to me, my stove sings to me. I have my stove connected to my smart home, so I could get it set up from my phone, and it will alert me whenever it's done and stuff. Yeah, there've been lots of flights canceled here. I saw that there's lots of flights canceled out of the St. Louis Lambert Airport because we're getting a lot of snow. A lot of snow. Come on. No, don't cut the tip of your glove, Libby. Cut the tomato. There you go. Right, so. I don't know if I'll be able to fit everything on here. I don't even really know how much soup this is supposed to make. I'm just following a recipe. But, you know, if I have extra soup, that is fine and dandy because it'll give me food for a couple of days. And that is okay with me for the meal prep. So, it's a lot of tomatoes. This pan might hold all the tomatoes, and then I might need to use a smaller pan for the onion and bell pepper. Oops. I'm just squishing the tomato juice out of this tomato. I'm not even cutting it. Alright, just a couple more tomatoes. I bet the person that did my shopping for me at Walmart was like, why the fuck does she need 3 pounds of tomatoes? Because I'm making soup. Okay, tomatoes are on the tray. I am making a mess. Rinse that off. You updated from my 1970s wall oven to the Samsung stove and oven combo. Nice. Buy a fake snow maker. Gotta make sourdough and then anchovy. Lizzie, what the fuck is anchovy toast? I don't eat fish, and I'm certainly not going to be eating any anchovies. Please ignore my battered pans. So, there will be no anchovy toast. And sourdough takes too long. I am just trying to make, I will just make some plain ass white bread. That is what we are going to be making. Just plain old white bread. Because hopefully I will not screw that up. Now let's cut this in half again. Let's go one more. There we go. Alright. Put that into my little trash bowl. We're going to whack the top and bottom off of this onion. Chuck that into there. My trash can's on the other side of the counter, so we're just using this. So, oh, get off there. All right, whack. You want to make sourdough? Yeah, I don't eat fish. I don't eat fish. And garlic crostini. Listen, Lizzie. I'm not getting that fancy the first time I'm using this bread machine. We are just going to be making some plain ass white bread. Because that's what I'll eat. I may try to make wheat bread or something eventually. But right now, it is just plain ass white bread. Yellow onion. We're going to split it apart a little bit. A little bit of pieces here. Come on. Break apart. And then we are going to get the garlic. Shove it on here. Maybe I should have used my bigger pan, but we'll go with it. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. We will make it fit. Wife wants to make gluten-free bread. Oh, you can make it gluten-free. It's not hard. I actually bought some almond flour, so I can do that if I want to. Alright, I think, oh no. Alright, I think that will, I don't think I cut the tips off of some of those. I don't think I cut down far enough. We will see. I missed that one for sure. Alright. I don't want to smell like garlic all day, so I'm definitely wearing gloves while doing this. Alright. I think that'll work. We're going to go with it. I have my ceiling fan on in the kitchen because my heat kicked on and it started feeling a little toasty. So I turned the ceiling fan on. Alright, so now we need to drizzle these with olive oil. think I have olive oil. Yes. Oops. I just bumped my earbud. Alright. Got a little brushy brush. Okay. And we're gonna coat everything in olive oil. I may sprinkle some Italian seasoning on it as well. Oops, that was a lot of olive oil. It's all good. Okay, butter. Put that with the onions. Put a lot of it on the garlic. And I'm gonna make sure to brush everything with the olive oil. I'm going to make a mess everywhere because that's a requirement as well when you're cooking. Just gonna roll that around in that. Okay, I think all of the tomatoes are brushed with olive oil. All right. I'm going to find my Italian seasoning. That is ground cumin. There we go. Found some Italian seasoning. All right, we're just gonna sprinkle some of this over here on top of the tomatoes. And this. All right. And then we're gonna pop these in the oven for, I believe, 45 minutes. Can you put an onion without crying? Because I can't. Well, this onion wasn't very strong, and I wasn't doing too much cutting on it, so that helped. All right. Hey, Google. I wonder if it's going to listen to me in the living room. Hey, Google. Set alarm for 45 minutes.
Done. Your alarm set for 15 minutes.
Sorry if any of you all just had your Googles go off. All right, this is going to go into the oven for 45 minutes. Now, the small tray is going to be underneath the big one, so I might have to leave it in a little bit longer. All right, that part is done. So I think my butter, nor my dirty sink. So. Did y'all tell me what you're doing today? I don't remember if you all told me what you're doing. Whoops. I threw away my trash. And of course I just put the camera in my way. My phone. Alright. I have clean dishes in my dishwasher because I turned it on before I went to bed last night. So that's why I have dishes sitting in my sink. You're being lazy and don't know what to do. I think that's a wonderful thing to do today, Liz, is to just be lazy. That sounds fabulous. All right, so my brother got me this bread maker for Christmas, and we're gonna try to use it. I guess I should plug it in. All right. Okay, all right, it's on. We have power. We have power. All right, so we have a recipe here for just soft bread. And I think it's just, I think it's just plain white bread. So first we need to put all of the ingredients into the the bread pan. It has a little kneading paddle down here in the bottom that will knead the bread. So it says to put water in first. I don't have non-fat dry milk, so I'm going to be using regular milk in place of the water and the non-fat dry milk. So I am going to, I need flour. It says bread flour, but all-purpose flour should be fine. I actually think I may have some bread flour. No, I don't have bread flour. So this is actually a really simple bread. So let me get my flour. It takes a little bit of salt. I don't have kosher salt, but I do have I have a salt grinder. Okay, I need a little bit of sugar. Okay, this will be easy. We got this. This is easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Getting my containers out of my cabinet. There we go. Alright. Easy. I thought it had said you're supposed to put the dry ingredients in first, but maybe not. So we got that. Now I did buy some bread machine instant yeast, so we'll be using that. Let me see if I can get this open. Yeah. There we go. Alright. Just put your dishes away. There you go. Yeah, that's why I was asking about non-fat dry milk, Sammy. I'm like, what the fuck is this? So I messaged my brother and he laughed at me. I'm like, what the hell is non-fat dry milk? And he laughed. He's like, it's just dry milk that you mix with water. He's like, it's just powdered milk. So I'm like, oh. I'm like, well, I'm going to use milk in place of it. And he said, yeah, that should be fine. Because he has a similar bread machine. My brother's the one that got this for me for Christmas. So he has a similar bread machine. So he said using regular milk is fine. I think I can also use my almond milk if my almond milk is still good. From what I read. So. Alright. This should be easy. You're waiting for your Seahawks to play? Ah, football fan, eh, Ruby Rose? wash my little grubby fingers. But unlike Rosie, I am the only one eating my food. So, it's all good. This could be a short stream. Alright, let me get my milk out of the fridge. I'll just use my regular milk. Alright, hopefully this is reduced fat. I wonder if this will work. It is reduced fat milk. It's Fairlife. We're gonna go with it. We'll go with it. We'll see what happens. This is my first time doing this, so 3/4 cup. All right, so how do you descale a Keurig? Throw some vinegar in it. Put some vinegar in it and run vinegar through it, and that should help descale it. That's what I do. And then I run a just empty water through it. I also have some Keurig cleaner pods. It is still flurry in here, y'all. I'm in Missouri. Where are you all? I know Erin Tay said she's in Illinois. How's the weather where you guys are? Hopefully you're all safe and warm and taking care of yourselves. I just cleaned my fridge out the other day and I think I need to do it again. Alright, unsalted butter, 2 tablespoons. Okay, so I use these little Land O'Lakes butter balls because they're really easy for measuring, and they it's really easy just to chuck them into a pan whenever you're cooking something, and then just let it melt down. Okay, excellent. You are nice and room temperature. Sweet. We did everything in just the right order. Look at me. I am a professional chef. Alright. I just smeared butter on the outside of my bread pan, so no, I'm not. Washing my hands again because I got butter all over myself. Okay, so we got, excuse me, butter. I need kosher salt, 1/2 teaspoon kosher salt. Where's my 1/2 teaspoon? Did I not put it in the dishwasher? Oh, there it is. It's hiding from me. So, 1/2 teaspoon of kosher salt. So I'm just going to kind of let this fill up. I know kosher salt is a larger grain, so you use a little less. Okay, there's some on my fingers there, so that should be 1/2 tablespoon, or 1/2 teaspoon, rather. So we got our salt, 1 tablespoon granulated sugar. It says you can omit the sugar if you want to, but we're going to go ahead and use it. My laptop went to sleep. All right. You're going to ask the difference on what? Sorry. Okay, we are going to get a tablespoon of sugar. Oh, between the salts. Okay. Tablespoon of salt, or sugar, 1 tablespoon of sugar. Yeah, kosher salt is just larger, larger grains of salt. Okay, we're not using the non-fat dry milk. What is it? It's a Discord notification. Okay, so I need 1 3/4 cups of bread flour. Like I said, I don't have bread flour, but I think all-purpose flour should be just fine. So we are going to use, where's my, alright, so 1 3/4. You know, they also sent a measuring cup with it. That came with the bread machine too. So, but we're just going to use my measuring cups. You know, it's funny. Whenever I first bought these containers for my kitchen back when I moved back to the States in 2013, so they have these little spoons, serving like scooping spoons that go on the outside. And it's funny, I had my, hey Rally, no problem. I've been promising people that I would make some bread in the bread machine with them. But when I first bought these, I had my cat Bessie at the time. And I bought these and they were on the counter. And my brother and his partner had come to visit and they were helping me put together some stuff. And he looked at these sitting on my counter and he's like, I can just imagine Bessie up there in the middle of the night licking those serving spoons. I'm like my cat is not going to lick the spoons that I use for my containers. Because I have 4 different sizes. So there's this one for the flour, and then my sugar, and then I have powdered sugar in another one. And I think the other one, I think the smallest one is empty, actually. So, okay. Now we are going to make a horrible, horrible mess trying to level this off. Just so you know. Yes, we made a horrible mess. Alright. 1 cup of flour. Now I need 3/4. I just used one of my 1/4 for milk. So I don't want to use it for flour because the flour will stick. So we will just use this. So 1/4. Two-fourths, or 1/2. Oh my god, I am making such a mess with my flour. Y'all shouldn't let me in a kitchen. I need an adult. I need supervision. Alright, 3/4. I am just a mess, y'all. Sweep it on the floor and worry about it later or never. I like the way y'all think. And then we need a 1/2 teaspoon of yeast, which I just got flour all over the lid of. And don't worry, my trash can has a little foot my trash can has a foot thing that I step on to open the lid. So I'm not touching the trash can lid. All right, half a teaspoon of yeast. Okay, so we are going to level that off. We're going to sprinkle this on top. Okay, put all ingredients into the machine, the bread pan. We did that. Okay, we've made an absolute mess. Okay, secure the bread pan and the bread maker. Okay, we're going to try that. I'm going to try to, let's see, okay. Sorry, you can ignore everything behind there. Okay, so we're going to put this in here. I think this is supposed to be easier than what they make it out to be. Are you secured in there? Okay. No, whoops. My arm hit a button. Okay. I think that's secured in there. All right. We shall see. Press the menu button. Well, that didn't do anything. What? Why is this so hard to see? Press the, okay, loaf? No. Menu? Menu? Press the menu button to select the soft bread program. Well, which one is the soft bread program? I like how the contact us is just John at KBS MBJ. Types of bread and programs. 1, 7, and 10 are soft bread. Okay, so I guess menu 1. Select desired crust color. Let's go with medium, I guess. Press, oh, and loaf size. I don't know. I don't know what size loaf this makes. It says 1 pound. So I guess that's going to be the 500-gram one. I don't fucking know. This manual doesn't give very good instructions. Press start. All right. That paddle's not reaching the edges. I don't think this bread maker is going to work very well. Let me show you what I'm seeing. Can y'all see in there? Hold on. Y'all see that? Hey, Sabadanovo. All right, so I think that's supposed to take about 33 minutes. Oh, hello. Oh, hi. All right. Well, that's going to take about 33 minutes, I think. It's going to do its thing. Let me go put my sugar and flour back up. We'll clean this counter off. Kind of noisy. This bread is. But we'll see. I need to put this in the cabinet too, but that's okay. Alright, we are going to empty my dishwasher, because why not? I have you all here with me. You might as well watch me empty a dishwasher. Because this is what we're doing today. Hey, Nikki! YouTube vertical is a cesspit. You got lost and saw too much. What did you see, Nikki? Where did you end up in the world of YouTube verticals? Weather is... we have a lot of snow here. A lot of snow. Here. I need to put this coffee cup away. Yeah. I need to put this coffee cup away. Oh my goodness, you all can see my whole ass. I am so sorry. I'm sorry you all had to see my backside. Alright. I will take you to the window. To the window! Alright. We'll show you outside again. Because I need to go put this coffee cup over here anyway. So, this is what it is doing. Here's my coffee bar that I put my shelves up on. But here is what it's doing here right now in my neck of the woods. This is my deck. And it is covered in snow, and it's still snowing. Yeah, it's really to the wall. What's Ilya doing? Give Brediana a chance. Trust the process. You know, Cyber De Novo, that's what Rosie always says, but she's usually fucking up the process. Your deck would collapse. Well, this is a brand new deck that cost me a lot of money, so it better not fucking collapse. So, I probably should get some of the snow off of it. I really should. But that would require going outside. So. Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty. I just don't want to be out there in it. So. Alright. Lizzie, I am not going sledding, god damn it. I already told you my fat ass would break a hip. I guess I could show you all how steep the hill is in my backyard. Let me see if I can get over here by this window. I don't know if y'all can see out there. But it's a pretty steep hill. Ow! I just pinched my finger. Alright. Let me carry you guys back across the kitchen. No, you're just weirdest house tour ever. Let's just look at a wall. So, yeah, it's very cold. You're gonna play Charlie Brown Christmas. I still haven't taken the nail polish off my nails yet. Yeah, it is pretty. It is currently, it's 11 degrees Fahrenheit here for me. Um, so it is cold. I haven't gone outside, but I did open the door to look outside. The cabinet door is open because I was just putting something away in there. Nope, that's done. Oh my god, did I just bend over with my ass in y'all's faces? I am so sorry. And again, we are wearing the raggedy shirt. We are wearing the raggedy shirt. And big orange boy asking for breakfast. Aw, he's adorable though. Is that after you felt the cold breeze? Oh no, you had a window open? Oh my god. It's going to town. I hope it's okay. Y'all see that? I don't know if it's supposed to make that noise. I don't know. We're gonna follow the advice and trust the process. Hey Rob, please be safe. It is loud, Chris. I mean, normally when I would be using it, I wouldn't be downstairs. I'd be upstairs in my office probably. So I wouldn't even hear it. But it is loud. Right, I'm going to go put I ended up not using my mixer last night. It is getting tilt-a-whirl. That dough is getting wrecked in of it. It's getting something in there. I don't know. It says that after it's done kneading it, you can pause it and reshape it. I'm wondering what shape it's going to end up in. And it has the kneading paddle. It has the kneading paddle in the way too, so I'm wondering if, I don't know. I don't know how this is. So it said after about 33 minutes, so about 1:20 p.m. my time, you can take it out and reshape it and put it into the bread pan. I don't know about this, y'all. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know if I did my measuring correct because I may have patted the flour down a little bit, and I may not have been supposed to do that. Yeah, the snow here is a very dry snow. So for those of you that never have snow, in your area, dry snow is not conducive to making snowballs or snowmen. You need to have a wet snow. Sounds like your washer. You want to give the dough a smack, Maggie? So the snow that we have right now isn't good snow to go outside and play in because it's a dry snow. Alright, I'm going to load the dishwasher. All of these things. Alright. Put this in a bowl. I made banana bread last night. That's why I have so many dishes. I may go ahead and start the dishwasher too, because I do have quite a few dishes in it. So, look at us being productive today. So productive. I made egg bites last night too, that I shared in Discord. It's almost time for me to get some more dishwasher pods. We're going to start the dishwasher. And we're going to wipe off the counter. Wet cloth, and that should pick up the flour. Go. Tidied up. Look at that. I think we have about 10 more minutes on the vegetables. On the tomatoes. So I'm going to get ready for that. Hopefully, if the bread turns out okay, we'll be able to make a grilled cheese. That's the hope. That is the hope and the plan. Don't use the... Oh, you mean I can't be like, oh, it's so hot, let me just... Boy, Ski. When it snows like this, the people who work outside, they'll probably get to stay home from work. Not usually, it really just depends on their job. Yeah, the dry snow is easier to clear away because it isn't as sticky and clumpy. Reaper says, most people probably do, but I work on utility poles to keep people in power. We never get to stay home. We get forced for 16 hours. Damn, Reaper. How's your power grid doing right now? You guys doing okay? You sure can. Your brothers in Canada are praying for a snow day tomorrow. I don't know how long it takes to make the bread. I don't know. It doesn't really say. So I'm not sure on that. But there's a dry cloth. I'm gonna plug this in over here. One good thing about my house is there are lots of plug-ins. There's lots of outlets. I have no storage. I have zero storage in the fucking house, but there's plenty of outlets for things. So, go figure. We'll take our victories where we can get them. Maggie does stay misbehaving. Yeah, that's good. I don't think you guys, so I think from what I was hearing on the weather, like further down south, like Arkansas and a little more south, and kind of a strip up through to like DC, they were getting like sleet and freezing rain before they got snow, and all of that freezing rain and ice would stick to the power lines and snap the power lines. So we'll see. I know, I need my rolly chair to sit in. Here in my subdivision, our power lines are buried. So we luckily don't lose power too often, but every once in a while we do. That's good, Maggie. My head is I'm so sorry. Let me back up. I'm just all like, all up in y'all's grills. Making you a cup of coffee. That's right, Nevie, we're making coffee. I don't know, y'all. I do not know. And I don't know when I would be able to like pause it to reshape it. Because right now it's like a ball. So I might have a bread ball loaf. I don't know, y'all. Kelly close-up. I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. DeVille. I don't have a Dutch oven. I just have a pot. So that's what we're going to use to make the soup. A bread bowl loaf to put. Dude, I am not eating a whole fucking loaf of bread for my soup. That may what it ends up being, though. It may end up being just a bowl. It's a ball. We'll just have to see. We'll see. Thunk, thunk. I'll have to ask my brother what he does. Y'all, I have a wedgie. Let me get my tomato soup recipe here. Alright, so I'm going to need... So, whenever I did my grocery order, I asked for freshly grated Parmesan cheese, but apparently they were out of it. So, the dude got me like more finely grated, which, I mean, he got me this instead of like the shredded grated. It's not what I asked for, but they were out, I guess, of the other. I think I have vegetable. I think I have vegetable stock. Or broth. So we're going to use that instead. I think. I need to check. This soup's going to be done way early, I think. I'll have to just keep it warm. Tomato paste. So, I hate that most recipes only call for like a couple of like tablespoons of tomato paste, and you have all these fucking jars of it. But I thought about getting some of the squeeze tubes, but I already have jars of it, so we're going with this. We've all seen much worse. As long as it doesn't change sounds. We'll see. We'll see how it turns out. We shall see. You know, it can't turn out much worse than Rosie's bread. But it could. It's a possibility. Tomato paste open. Need to wash my hands. Got tomato paste on it. What was my timer set for? It was set for 45 minutes. And what time did we set it? Oh yeah, those are done. I don't think my timer went off, y'all. Alright. Whoops. Alright. Sorry, I just left you all over here. Hey, Nicole. I don't know about fun, but freeze it on parchment paper. That's a good idea. So here we have me tipping over my thing. No Snapchat. Here's the roasted tomatoes onion and garlic. So they are nice and roasted. So we're going to see what the recipe says. Okay, we are going to put away the can opener. All right. That bread's gonna... I shouldn't have started my soup yet. Should not have started my soup. Alright, it says to... let it cool for 10 minutes. Okay, so we'll let it cool till about 1:30. It needs to cool. Let me get my vegetable broth. Do I have any? It may have to be chicken. Oh, timer is going off. Hey Google, cancel. My air purifier. My air purifier does not like the smokiness in the air. Was that the bread machine? Was that the bread machine beeping? I don't know what was beeping. Hello, Corey. Yeah, I generally follow recipes too. If it's like baking, I definitely follow the recipes. If it's like cooking, you know, change up things. I do have vegetable stock. So, it's a good thing. I don't know, y'all. Baking is not as forgivable as cooking. Absolutely. Absolutely. Although I will say, I told Ilya this yesterday whenever we were playing Baldur's Gate together. I made I made some banana bread back before Christmas, and I didn't realize until afterwards when I was eating it that I forgot the brown sugar in the recipe that I was using. Totally forgot to add the brown sugar in. It tasted okay, but yeah. Totally forgot that. So, I'm going to open things up so we can be ready. And then we'll just have to wait for the, ow. We'll have to wait for the bread to get done. Is that 2 hours? Dude, the bread might not be done for 2 hours. I really shouldn't have started, but I didn't know how long it was going to take. I've never used this machine before. So I really shouldn't have started my soup. My hands are dry. I need to lotion up. Yes, Nakana. Try those emojis. I could probably use a buzz ball. I could probably use a buzz ball right now. I'm probably not going to be live long enough for the bread to get done. And I'll just have to show you all the bread later and see what it turned out to be. Because I don't know, y'all. And I don't have any bread because I was planning on making, well, I have banana bread, but I'm not making grilled cheese with a banana bread. So. It's really going in there. I don't know if it stops whenever it's done kneading. I mean, I assume it will, but I don't know. And then if you need to reshape it, you can. You forgot about the emojis? That's the whole reason I made memberships. The tomatoes are done roasting. I'm letting them cool. I'm letting them cool before I put them in the blender. Oh, it's done kneading. Oh, geez. I think I'm going to pause it. Here's what we have. Our little dough ball. So I think if I reshape it, let's try that. It might be warm. Let me wash my hands. Let me try to reshape it. I've got a little tiny piece of parchment paper here because this isn't, oh my. Come here, dough ball. All right, here is our ball of dough. I'm going to, I should have put flour on my hands. Rookie mistake there for me. Okay, we're gonna make it a little bit of a loaf shape so it's not so round. Plop it back in here. All right, it's a little more loaf shaped. Turn it back on. All right. It definitely looks more like a bread loaf than Rosie's dry clump of whatever the fuck she does. Man, Rosie's dough was so fucking dry. I don't know how. I don't know how it turned into bread. My wall color is crisp and pretty. It is, I forget the blue color that I painted my walls down here. Yeah, it's kind of a light blue. My plan, some of my cabinets don't have doors on them because I installed pull-out rails, but I need to paint them. My plan that I'm still working on is painting my cabinets, and then I'm going to replace my kitchen counters. But I'm going to paint the cabinets Hail Navy, that blue of these that's above the fridge. I'm going to paint all my cabinets that color, and then I'm going to have like kind of a white marble kitchen counters. So, have you got to wash your goddamn hands emoji? I don't, Nicole. I don't. I should make a wash your hands emoji. I'll have to do that. Levi used all the butter to eat it. Oh my god. He apparently really liked the bread. Because he apparently went through that first loaf like nobody's business. So. Yeah, I really like that Hale Navy color. I think my paint might be too old, and because I've had the paint for like 3 years, but I just haven't gotten around to doing it because I have like no time. But I need to take all the cabinet doors off and paint them all. And after I do that, my plan is to get the kitchen counters replaced. Because I think at Lowe's, it'll cost me between $2,000 and $2,500 to replace all the kitchen cabinets. And I have a new sink. I have a new kitchen sink that's been sitting in the garage since I moved in 4.5 years ago. Waiting to be installed too. So I'm slowly working on updating and changing the house. Like I replaced the deck at the end of 2024. I replaced my deck, brand new deck. I had the guest bathroom upstairs redone. It still has the same bathtub and stuff, but I had the floors, the vanity, the mirror, the toilet. I had that replaced. So, next project, I want to get my basement redone. Mars, replace my emoji with the wash hands emoji. Aww. You're giving up your emoji, Mars? Renovate on live stream. Oh. You guys will see so many mistakes. Y'all should have seen me hanging up. Please ignore my dirty kitchen table. Y'all should have seen me replacing my shelving. I kept fucking up. But we got it. We got it. Heather, I saw you pop into the Discord, I think. Heather, are you around? Maggie the bread and Libby's bread maker, that's funny. Woo, Fiona's mom. You got some snow there in Texas too. Yeah, I hope you're all doing okay with the weather. Please be safe. Especially if you're down further south where y'all got some ice. I don't have my mouse connected, so I'm just using this. Just using this. But, alright, okay, so I'm going to take, I think it's going to be taking, you need to paint your kitchen cabinets too. It's a project and a half, it really is. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. But I took out, so I have 3 cabinets down on the lower level that don't have doors on them because I took them off so I can install my little sliding things. I don't know if you guys saw that earlier, but I have pull-outs on 3 of my kitchen cabinets that I installed. So, all right, I think we are ready to add half the tomato mixture with 1 cup of the broth and 2 tablespoons of the basil. Oh, I need basil. I have fresh basil. I don't know if it'll be 2 tablespoons worth. I feel like I'm shouting at you all. Can you hear me when I walk across here? Because it should be using my earbuds. But I do have fresh basil that I'm growing. So I don't know if I have enough. Because I used quite a bit of basil yesterday and it hasn't grown back yet. So we we're going to grab the leaves that I can. Alright. I'll just use what I can here. It may not be enough. Alright. Here's the leaves that I hope will be enough, but we'll see. We'll see if it's enough. Okay. Half the tomato half the tomato mixture with 1 cup of broth. Okay, so we're going to put half of our tomatoes into here. So you're going to come over here with me. And we're going to put half of our tomatoes into here. I think you just heard my nose wheeze. I'm so sorry. Alright. It's about half. You know, I'm going to throw one of these, half of this bell pepper in here too. Okay. Alright. Bring y'all over here. This is going to be loud. I have a half cup measuring cup. So 1 cup of broth. We are using vegetable broth. Unfortunately, this won't be vegan because I am using heavy cream. You could replace the heavy cream with something that is vegan and vegetarian friendly. Okay, I need to cut my basil. So give me 1 second while I do that. I'm just going to put all the basil in here. You know, I probably don't need to cut it because it's going into the blender, y'all. So I may need to supplement with some dried basil, but we'll see. Alright. Alright, we're going to blend, y'all. It helps if I put my lid on correctly. And it says blend until smooth. All right. That'll work. Here's what we're working with. I'm going to pour that into our pot and set aside. smells delicious. Okay, now it says add the remaining tomato mixture plus any juices, along with the remaining 1 cup of broth, 2 tablespoons of basil. Well, we're not going to do that because I don't have any more basil. But it looks yummy. We'll see what it turns into. Alright, we're going to throw everything else in here. We have our onion. Part of my pepper's stuck. Alright, we're going to have to get the garlic out of there. The onion got a little crispy, but it smells good. Nice roasted onion. I don't know if I put the cream in before or after I blended. I need to check that. I know I put the broth. Okay, we got this. Alright. I need to get the garlic. I think I can just squeeze it. Is that right? We're going to try that. We're going to try to squeeze the garlic out. Oh, well, that's not going to work as well as I thought it would. We're going to get a knife. And we are going to get the roasted garlic. Roasted garlic smells yummy. I love garlic. I would be keeping all the vampires away. Come here, you. Get out of there. Give me all my garlic. Give me all that yummy garlic. Come here. You know you want to come out. There we go. There we go. Get all that yummy garlic out of there. Wash my hands really quick. Right. I should have blew my nose before I washed my hands because I need to blow my nose. But I will suffer. Okay. So we have this. I need to see when I need to add the other ingredients. Can you guys even see what the fuck I'm doing? Sorry. I have this just all over the place. I'm not used to using the tripod. So. And garlic, but I'm shy. Huge batches soup and frozen for lunches. Ooh, you should. I make a stew that I really like a lot. Okay, the cream doesn't come in until it's on the stove. Okay. So until it's on the stove, okay, so I just do this, and I don't have any more basil. Hopefully the basil that I have will be sufficient. Let's check on our bread. What are you doing? You have 2 hours? Well, what are y'all doing for the next 2 hours? No, I'm not going to be sitting here watching that bread rise. Okay, a cup of broth. not broken. I like these measuring cups. They were my mom's, and I took them after she passed away. Oh, okay, I think we're okay. Because I'm still going to need that, because I need to measure the cream. You know what I also need to do? I need another cup of coffee. So, I am going to make that really quick. So we are going to get my K-cup going over here. If I could find my gloves, I would take the electric snow shovel outside and clean off the driveway. But I can't find my fucking gloves. Or my hat, and I just bought them. I just ordered them online like a month and a half ago. I ordered some gloves and a little knit hat, and I don't know where I put them. Because I don't usually wear gloves, because I usually just go from my car, like my car is in my garage. So I go from like the car into the store, and that's really about it. So I don't really wear gloves. And I have a heated steering wheel in my car, so I don't usually worry too much about gloves. But I forget that I need to do things outside. So, yeah. I need to find gloves. Alright, I'm gonna blow my nose. I apologize, y'all. I don't know where the mute button is on this live. Alright, so we get that going. Got a cup of coffee going. We're gonna blend this bad boy. What did you... Cirque Diamonds. It was Nin. She asked Nin a question during Ilya's live stream. I think we're good. That smells really good. Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry. I was like, oh. All right, we're gonna put the pans in the sink to deal with those later. I'm gonna get a little piece of parchment paper here to put my utensils on. Okay. I don't think this soup recipe calls for that much soup. So, okay, so now we, over medium heat, bring the soup to a simmer, stir in the cream, Parmesan, tomato paste, sugar, and a little bit of salt. Okay. All right, we're gonna try that. All right, so I need my cream, tomato paste, Do. I don't know what you're looking at. Probably not what you're supposed to be looking at. No, you're not looking at the stove. There we go. All right. A friend just sent a picture in our group chat, and I probably don't want to look at it. If y'all are in my Discord and you go to the Not Safe for Work tab channel, you'll see the kind of pictures that my friends send in our group chat. I can't get my cheese open. Hey, this bread has like 2 hours, y'all. You're not seeing this bread today. At least not soon. Hey, Nikki, are you still watching? What time are you going live? You're going live at the same time that Rosie is going live? Okay, we're gonna turn that on, medium heat. I don't know if I'm gonna go live tonight to watch Rosie on Patreon. If I don't, Nikki is. So make sure you watch Nikki if I don't go live as well. Because I just don't know. Look at that. Let me put this over here. Those are very, very sharp. I don't know if Nikki's still here. Nikki's probably busy doing stuff because she has a life. So, but I think Nikki is planning on going live to cover Rosie tonight. I don't know if I'm going. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to or not. I may cover her later in the week. Instead of when she goes live. We'll see. That'd be my coffee and my spoon rest. My spoon rest was by my crock pot. So. Alright. So. How you doing? Let's see how much. It needs a little bit of sugar. Two tablespoons tomato paste. And that's a tablespoon. That's half. I'll use the half tablespoon. All of my measuring cups are in the dishwasher. So we're gonna have to make do with what we have. We're just gonna have to make do. And that's just how it's gonna have to be, y'all. She's going live in 2 hours. 2 hours? Let's see. Really? Because Rosie isn't going live until like 5 o'clock my time. She's going live an hour early. Let me do a Callie. To read my chitty chat. Okay, I don't know if I want to. I may just watch Rosie. I may just watch Nikki until Ilya goes live. Unless Ilya goes live before Nikki. I'll watch them both. I'll watch everybody. Damn it. And damn it, motherfucker! And this will be my stream for the day. You all watching me make bread and soup. Started my soup too early. Do you have a Samsung stove? Mine isn't a dual stove though. Mine's just a single stove. I'm not that fancy. Not that fancy. I can really smell the basil though, because I had nice fresh lemon basil that I'm growing. So half cup, 2 tablespoons, 2 teaspoons. Yours is gas. Yeah, no, mine's not gas. You know, strange enough, my dryer is a gas hookup. So, yeah, that's weird. Yeah, my dryer's a gas hookup, but my stove is electric. Nailed the Callie face. I just need to have an eyebrow, like, poorly drawn on. Oh, don't you sploop at me. Don't you sploop at me, soup. You just, alright, it should be simmering. It did a little splooch at me. So, we're going to use this cheese. Oh, this is a half cup measuring cup. I thought it was a 4th cup. All right, so half a cup of Parmesan cheese. Stop splooping at me. All right, half a cup going in. Half a cup of cream going in. Two tablespoons of tomato paste. Here is half a tablespoon. Another half a tablespoon. Like I said, all of my tablespoons are in the dishwasher. Okay, there is 1 tablespoon. One and a half tablespoon. Sorry, I'm not looking at y'all. I'm putting ingredients into my soup. Come on, get out of there. All right. We need 1 more of these. All right. So we have 2 tablespoons. And then we need 1 teaspoon of sugar. Teaspoon of sugar. said a teaspoon of salt. I think I said 1.5 teaspoons of salt. I don't use a lot of salt when I cook. We're gonna go with that for now. And now we stir. There's my lid. Till the cheese gets all nice and melted. Well, it smells delicious. It smells delicious. Tomatoey and basil-y. I don't know if y'all can even see what I'm doing here. Ooh. Some delicious homemade tomato soup. All right, y'all. What are you saying? Soup sploop. You want to grab a coffee, you noticed your crock pot wasn't cooking. Oh no! Oh no, Chris! Well, the good thing is, were you trying to do it on low or high? Because if you're trying to do it on low, you could always put it on high for a little bit. You know, I freaking love my crock pot. I need to make some stew again this week. Alright, 2 hours on the bread. I can't see what it's doing. I don't know what it's doing, y'all. We're going to give this a little taste. Let's see what it tastes like. That is some good tomato soup. A little bit more cream we can get in there. A bit more cream in there. I don't think I need to add anything to it. Although I will add black pepper whenever I actually eat it. So I was hoping to make a grilled cheese, but the grilled cheese might have to come with a later bowl of soup. So, but I think that's the soup. The soup is done. We're gonna throw a lid on it and turn the oven off. Well, hey Vicky. Hey Libby, get everyone. I'll get them. You heard Vicky, I have to get you guys. So, well, I don't know, y'all. My soup is done 2 hours before the bread because I didn't know how long the bread was going to take in the bread maker. So I shouldn't have started my soup until like now. Get them! So I think, I don't know. Hit mods! Soup is good left over, but that tomato soup, the recipe is actually quite easy. Well, I mean, I say easy after, you know, roasting roasting tomatoes and onions and peppers, but it doesn't take long to do that. I mean, it takes like 45 minutes to roast them, so it isn't too bad. Um, but yeah, it wasn't too bad. I wouldn't say it's like a simple meal, but you know, if you want to have a nice cozy soup and you have a bread machine or you have some nice fresh bread. Hey Heather, how you doing, sweetie? You are doing all kinds of great stuff up there in Minneapolis, and I hope you're staying safe. Please, please don't get hurt while you're up there dealing with ice and all that stuff. Please be safe. So, yes, Heather, we made some tomato soup. Did you see the soup? I made roasted tomato. Oops, you guys can't even see it. Roasted tomato soup. There we go. I think you can see it. Maybe. What the fuck am I doing? There we go. Roasted tomato soup. I roasted tomatoes, a bell pepper, onion, garlic, and I have bread going in the bread machine. So, that is that. You're sitting in front of your space heater. I've ended my civil unrest for the weekend. Yum. Yeah, I love tomato soup. I was hoping to have my nice fresh bread from the bread maker over here. I'm making a loaf. I'm making a loaf of bread. It has 2 hours. We'll see how it turns out. I'll make a community tab post. Speaking of bread, that really was a Callie face. I'm so sorry. I can't see the emojis very well. So I was trying to see what emoji Vicky put up there. Let me turn back here. I can see my chat up here. So what did you delete there? You know that I can see deleted comments, right, Vicky? Vicky said, and then deleted it. Vicky said, "Hey Libby, can you drip some soup down your titties and say, 'I'm just eating'?" Let me just dribble it down. Oh, we need to get the boobs out to do that, right? Let's see if we can, you know. And then just dribble and be like, "Oh, I'm just eating, you guys. I'm just eating on camera. This isn't for any particular group of people." Oh, Heather, you deleted it? No, it's Vicky. No, it's funny. No, thank you, Heather, though. No, chocolate cake incident is Vicky. It's all good. No, she's being shady about Rosie. That's all good. Thank you, Heather, for looking out. But no. Is Vicky just being shady towards Rosie? And Heather, the girls won't beat the Fifi allegations. No. Heather's been really busy lately. So she hasn't been around much. She may not have recognized your name. So. That's funny. No, it's all good. So. I don't know, y'all. I think Ilya was going to stream. Ilya, are you still here, bud? Are you going to stream right after this? Oh man, you guys got to see me from all kinds of angles today. I am so sorry. The hair and makeup from last stream was fire. I don't know about that, but thank you. So, I don't know. I think Ilya's gonna stream soon. Nikki is going to be streaming in a couple of hours. She is going to be covering Rosie's. I may not cover Rosie tonight. I may just take the night off from that and just watch Nikki and watch Ilya. I do need to do some work also, so I'll probably be working. So, yeah, I will probably not stream this evening, and y'all can watch, if you want to watch Rosie live, we'll be over at Nikki's channel. I think I've put Nikki's channel in the chat before, but let me do it again really quick, just so y'all have it. So, Nikki was here earlier. We are going to throw Nikki's. Hey Vicky. Yeah, I know. It's fine. You know, not everybody's gonna get along with everybody, and that's fine. I like Nikki, and I like you as well. So I mean, not everybody's going to get along. Not everybody's going to get along with everybody, right? I mean, we all make mistakes, and some people will hold those against us for a very long time. But you know, all we can do is try to do better and improve, figure out where we made mistakes, learn from it, and move forward, right? So, but yeah, I mean, it's all we can do. I mean, I will cover, I will cover Rosie's Patreon later in the week, maybe on Tuesday if I can. I know I'm very, very behind on Locale Bus stuff. The Locale Bus stuff is just so much. It's just Lizzie, I don't get along with Ilya. Yeah, I mean, the Locale Bus is just so much, and Amber is just being such an ass and just making an ass of herself, and it's the Locale Bus stuff is so hard to watch. Luckily, I have you all to watch it with me. And yeah, it's all just clickbait and money grabs. But sorry, I should have at least came in and said, "Hey, First Queen." You did come in and say, "Hey." You came in and said, "Hey, Libby," and he told me to get everyone. Get them! So, now you're fine. But I'm trying to keep up. Rosie is streaming 3 days a week now, and I'm trying to keep up with that, along with work. I will not be streaming tomorrow night. I have D&D in the evening between 5 p.m. and 8 p.m. my time. And then normally I could stream after my 8 p.m. meeting, but I have a different meeting at 8 o'clock tomorrow. It's a design review meeting. So it's probably going to go the full hour. So I won't be done with that until 9 p.m. my time. So I can almost guarantee that I'm not going to stream tomorrow night. If I do, it'll be a late stream starting around 9 p.m. It will depend on my energy level though. And maybe tomorrow night do a late night cover of Rosie's Patreon stream, possibly. So you watch Alex's Shooks recaps. You don't want to catch. Yeah, I don't want to watch the Locale Bus stuff like by myself. I need company. So I will cover it because I do know there are some people that don't watch a lot of other channels, and they may not cover certain people. So I do want to make sure that I do cover things, even if other creators do cover it, just because you may not watch those other creators. Or maybe you just like to hang out in our chat and have fun with people and tell Rosie to wash her fucking hands. You know, so I will make sure that I cover as much as I can. The locale bus, I'll try to get back into it. It's just, it's a lot. But, you've been watching some girly pops from the Rosie Snark sub who have started creating content. I haven't had a chance to watch many people. I did see, Vicky, that somebody posted their first video the other day, but I haven't had a chance. I haven't been super active on the Reddit sub page lately. I apologize, because you did make me a mod on there. But yeah, I don't have a lot of time to watch, to like find new channels to watch. But I do, whenever I'm working and busy working, usually that's when Scarletter will go live. And that's when Nikki will usually go live. They're usually live while I'm working during the day. So I can pull them up and listen while I'm working if I'm not busy like doing a bunch of other stuff. If I don't need to be giving what I'm doing like 100% focused, full attention, even if I am, I can have it on in the background. So, you know, it is what it is. Let me see. So, all right, I think I'm gonna get out of here because my soup is done, but my bread is not. So I'm gonna just kind of let my soup chill for a bit. I'm gonna let it cool and then put it away. I'll make a community tab post later with the bread. You know, Rosie never uploaded her bread video. She never uploaded her bread video. But yeah, I'm gonna go. I think Ilya's going to stream, and then Nikki will be streaming in a couple of hours. So I will not be streaming tonight. So this is it until tomorrow. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day. Please be safe wherever you are, whether it's weather or ice, both kinds of ice, or yeah, just the cold. Just please be safe. If you have to get out, please be safe driving. Take your time and all of that jazz. Yeah. So yeah, I'll see you all in other people's streams in the chats the rest of the day. I will try to stream tomorrow night after work if I can. You're on your way, Lizzie? Well, hurry up, Lizzie. You have an hour and 45 minutes till the bread's done. So I don't know how to end the stream. I don't know where the button is. So I'm going to find this here, but I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful rest. Let me back up. Have a wonderful rest of the day. And until next time, be safe and take care. So let me find the button. Is this it? Okay. Hopefully. Bye, guys. Yeah, I found it.